Well, hello again, it's Matt for Sound on Sound at Superbooth 2019, third and final day of the show. We've come all the way to Berlin to talk to a company who are also from the UK, Modal Electronics. I'm here with Jackson, and we've got two new products from Modal at this show. Now, of course, we think of Modal, we think of perhaps the larger instruments like the 008, but they've gone in a bit of a different direction for this show, something smaller and perhaps a little bit more interactive. Jackson, if you could tell us a little bit about the Sculpt and the CRAFTsynth.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're trying to borrow some of the tech from the 008, obviously a big discrete analog poly, and
Sure.
the 002, which is a wavetable hybrid synth.
Absolutely.
Both of these products are kind of borrowing some of those kind of features and reducing them into a smaller portable product. We had small DIY products before, which was the Craft range. We had a rhythm and a synthesizer. We basically wanted to address some of the issues that our user base had with those, which a lot of them was kind of to do with the portability, to do with making them a little bit more rugged, and also connectivity. Mm-hmm. So for both of these products, we added full-size MIDI. We have clock sync in and out. We've added a line out with the headphones, and then we have power and MIDI over USB if you prefer, but also 6 AA batteries in this one and 3 AA batteries in this one.
Okay, so it's portable, very suitable for this show.
It didn't weigh us down too much to get
Super.
here.
Yeah, you've even bought two of them, so
So Sculpt is a 4-voice virtual analog poly. It has some really nice features. So it has a really in-depth sort of performance sequencer. It's a real-time sequencer. It's input quantizable. You can either get all the nuance of your performance, or you can kind of play as sloppily as you like and
it'll quantize it back for you. Yeah,
we also have an arpeggiator, which is just slightly underneath in the structure, so you can play the arpeggiator in to the sequencer as well. So you can get quite a lot of different sort of variations of sequences going on.
Right.
Just with that, it has FM, ring mods, some powerful LFOs. The second LFO's global, so per voice, and it will go into audio rate. It will snap into divisions of the root note that you're playing. So that's almost another modifier itself. It's very, very powerful, and you can get very, very aggressive
sounds like
sounds.
a lot of fun for something so small. That's
it's really for something that small, it is really surprising. There isn't much of a limitation in terms of what you can do. Sound design wise, I know with a lot of small form products there has to be a compromise with what you can do, whereas I think our stance is that we want to offer something with as little compromise as possible. Obviously we have compromises, we can't do aftertouch or things like this.
Right, I was about to ask about that with the keyboard.
We have aftertouch available, but obviously with the capacitive touch strip, it's not possible to do
absolutely.
without an extable keyboard.
Sure.
But yeah, obviously they're capable of doing aftertouch and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So Sculpt itself, 4-voice, polyphonic, very powerful performance sketchpad sort of tool.
Great.
And then we move on to CRAFTsynth 2. Obviously, CRAFTsynth was the DIY line that we spoke about earlier.
Absolutely.
This is kind of an update to that synthesis engine, but kind of vastly improving on where that was originally. So we now have wavetables, all continuously morphable.
Wow.
We have oscillator modifiers like phase modulation, FM, and then some really obscure things, wave folders, wave shapers, different types of sync, bit crushing, D-res, which you have on the 002.
Yes.
There's a huge amount of stuff that you can squeeze
in
out
something
of this.
so small. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
another capacitive keyboard as well.
Another capacitive touch keyboard. Yeah. So we've had a really, really nice time trying to optimize how this works and how the readouts work with the LEDs, and obviously without a screen to kind of aid you in your kind of process. It was really important that we got all of those things right.
User interface is absolutely crucial.
Yeah. I mean, it's something you can get wrong very, very easily.
Certainly.
So we've tried as hard as we can to kind of condense all of the things that we want to see, the things that we want visual feedback from, and make them kind of readable over an LED array, which is hard. It's not
challenge
easy to get that working as you would expect.
Sure. So they look absolutely great. Are they available now? What is availability on these?
Sculpt's available now. It's priced at £269, €299.
Fabulous.
CRAFTsynth is available within the next 2 or 3 weeks. It will be at distributors and so from there be readily available. And that is £129, €149.
Wow, small price for a very flexible box. I'm hoping we can hear them played now as well, if you would be good enough to give us a demo.
Let's go for it.
Great.